Okay, hi everyone. I am gonna be doing a quick pick a card reading here. Um, it's gonna be very random. It's actually, um, I'm kind of drunk, and so because I'm kind of drunk, I kind of wanted to make it on the topic of if your person was drunk, what messages would they want to tell you? And so I'm gonna go ahead and do a pick a card reading. So go ahead and pick. Sorry, just put them like this. Go ahead and pick whichever deck calls you the most. Whether it's whichever deck, and good. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and put these cute little things here, so you can be like, oh, that's cute, you know. Like, and then this is like a little ring here. Little things. So 1, 2, and 3, and then I'll try to like make them really short. They're gonna be like 5 to 10 minutes each. Pick 1, 2, or 3. They're going to be live shuffled, so I'm going to shuffle them. So it doesn't matter right now. It's not like I'm going to pick all the cards from each pile right now, but just pick whatever pile, and I'll be going ahead and doing a reading based on that pile. So if you've seen any angel numbers recently, also no promotion, but this is what I'm drinking while I'm going to be doing this reading. Just to be in tune with that drunk energy, you know? With that drunk vibe. So if I get any messages specifically, I'm going to try to put them in the perspective of if your person was drunk, like really wasted, what would they tell you, what would they say, etc. Okay, so go ahead and pick your pile, and I'll see you there with the time stamps of your pile. Okay, alright, so if you pick pile 1, sunflowers, I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick little reading here. Alright, so a person from pile 1's reading was drunk. What would they say? Let me go ahead. Okay. Alright, so we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, Eight of Swords in reverse, Stars in reverse. Right, here is some love messages. Let's say we got 2 messages. Okay, I'll read this in a bit. Okay, so your person, if they were drunk, first of all, they think, I feel like this person is so stung with you. Like, this person is, like, really, like, upset that they couldn't be with you. And I feel like when they're drunk, they just think, like, this person wasn't all that. Like, this person was whatever. She wasn't even that good or whatever. But I feel like it's because they have not been able to move on from you. So it's funny. It's like they just try to convince themselves that you're like, that your presence in their life wasn't important, but in reality it was like everything to them at one point. Like, your presence in their life was everything, and now that you're gone, it's like, oh my god, like, I cannot believe this person didn't just ditch me. So at this point, I feel like this person really loved you, really cared for you at one point. But right now, if they were to be very drunk, if they were to contact you and call you, they would probably be like, you ain't, you know, this or that. You weren't even that good. They would try to hurt your feelings right now because they're so hurt. Also, with the fact that they can't move on, and they would just be trying to hurt your feelings somehow. But I don't think they would actually reach it, because I actually think you're good without them. I don't know, maybe this person was toxic. I don't know, for some of you. But yeah, you guys are really important people in each other's lives. And these are your 2 love messages. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself And life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you will be surprised where it leads. So these are two very actually like matching messages of like someone here is either unable to let go or unable to like resisting change. Like I feel like this person could be so resentful towards you, but it's because they're resisting the change. I feel like maybe you've grown out of this relationship, you've found independence, and like this person is still stuck behind, is still stuck on you and stuck on who you were. Maybe you're not the same person anymore. You're like this whole ass completely new person, and they're like just watching you thrive, and they're just hurt that you're thriving without them. So I feel like if your person was drunk, they would just call you and try to hurt you, but in reality, you wouldn't even be bothered. So that's what I have for you, group one. Sorry the messages are really quick. I'm just going with the flow. But this was a very quick message, you know? So your message is really like, if you're alone right now, go with the flow with it, honestly. This person needs to grow up by themselves. And if you feel that the right choice was to leave them, then it's the right choice. They need to grow up by themselves. You're not nobody's doctors or therapist, alright? So that's what group one. Also, these are the images for your messages. So here's like a woman taking care of herself, growth happening in different stages, lovely, beautiful art. So that was your message, okay, for group one. Group two. I'm gonna go ahead and start with group two. If you pick the little cactus thing here. So, hello group two. I'll go ahead and shuffle the cards, take a drink. And that was funny. Okay. So group two. What would your person say if they were drunk and they just called you? Alright. Okay, a lot of yellow. And the Page of Swords. Okay. So here we have the messages. Immediately, two messages. Very contradicting. We have the Knight of Pentacles, but the Page of Swords. I feel like they would make an excuse as to why they haven't contacted you before. I feel like being drunk would kind of impulse them to say something after being really silent for so long. Because Page of Swords in reverse is like, oh, they really want to talk to you, but they aren't. And I feel like all of this will be turned around because the Magician, when they're drunk and when they're like more of like this yellow tone, I feel like maybe they'd be like, oh, like I have the strength now to call them and to tell them this. So, and then these are your two love messages. Transformation. Okay. So we'll get into these later. So if your person was drunk and they were to contact you, we'd have the Magician, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Swords. So I feel like this person here is reaching out, or maybe like took a long time to reach out, and all of a sudden they're just like, I'm better. I have grown. I have things that you want, or like I have the materials now to love you, to be more responsible financially, to take care of you. And I was immature before, you know, like I was immature. I have grown. I feel like this person has some deep type of like I've changed vibes, you know. So this person really would want to like reunite some type of friendship or ties, at least to start the knot again. But this person is like look, I'm a changed person. I'm more responsible. I'm more mature. You know, like remember that this is a drunk person talking. So just because they say they're mature, just because they say I have so much more to offer you, doesn't mean that they're actually not just this person, but like in disguise, you know, with bravery, because they're drunk. So just letting you know that I feel like they would just be like, I'm ready to change, baby, or something like that. Just remember that they're drunk. Here we have transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transform all things. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So this person really thinks there's another chance within you guys. This person thinks that love can conquer everything. That they think that, oh, I love this person so much. Like, I promise I'm going to make everything better. And I actually, not going to lie, I do think that maybe some part of the drunk self may be telling the truth. For some reason, just for some very reason. But I am drunk myself too. So do not take my advice. I'm just saying. Something about this reading feels like, oh, like when I'm sober, I'm gonna try and contact you again. Like, I feel like maybe they could be using being drunk as an excuse to finally say something that they're gonna follow up on. That's just for some of you, okay? So that's what I'm getting from your group. I feel like there might be some actual change happening with this person. This person maybe has gone through some things that they needed to go through. Maybe this person was really mature before, but I feel like they really do see something new. Like, they want to be better, or at least when they're drunk, they're thinking about how they fucked up and how they want to, like, be better for you. Be like, because I don't see no, like, I don't see bad energy towards you. I see energy towards them of wanting to change or improve. So, like, even the word here, transformation, like, oh, like, even when they're drunk, they think of the ways that they could have been better for you. So this is for group 2. Really quick messages. I'm sorry I'm keeping them really quickly. But, yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting for you, group 2. So I hope this reading resonated. I'm going to go along to group 3, last group. What would your person tell you if you were drunk? Give me a sec. Let me find my little, what is that thing called? Like a little ring. Oh, here it is. Hello, group 3. If you chose this little ring with a little nopalito, this reading is for you. Go ahead and take a drink. If this person were to contact you, alright, we already have the messages. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So group 3, I just want to make sure that this is something that I'm sensing. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify with 2 love messages. But so far, what I'm feeling... One more message, please. Message for you. Yeah. Okay, so I'm sensing some sexual energy here, but I'm gonna get into that later. Okay, so I feel that maybe you and this person, this is group 3, go ahead and put the ring on, because why not? So I feel like for group 3, I feel that this person not only craves you sexually. First of all, this Knight of Wands could be a fire sign, or in general, this person just could be craving you sexually, or like physically. It doesn't always have to be sexual. It could be just physical. Like, they crave hugging you, they miss kissing you, they miss just your physical touch. They miss it so damn much, and they've been waiting for it. They've been hesitant to reach out. But if they were drunk and they just decided to talk to you, I feel like they would just tell you, like, I've literally been waiting ages to tell you that I fucking want you right now. This 6 of Cups here, though, it feels like some part of, maybe if you guys were in an emotional relationship, I feel like that part of them is kind of like whatever's, or is still uncertain. They don't know your feelings. Like, if they were drunk, I don't think they would bring up feelings in the conversation. They would just be like, I miss you, like, you up, what is up, like, what's up? Maybe you would hit them with, like, you haven't talked to me in like this many times, in this many months, weeks, so I don't know why I'm talking back to you. And they'd be like, oh, like, I was just waiting for the right time, or I'm sorry, like, I'm just drunk and I really miss you and I miss hugging you, or I miss you with me, next to me, or something, some type of sexual aspect or like physical aspect. Here we have the reflection. 2 love messages. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. And I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So although this person I feel like this person is really like craving your presence. I feel like this could have been a person that you maybe were with for a long time, or maybe you still are. Like this could also be a, like for some of you, I feel like it could be a separated relationship. Like, oh, like an ex from a long time, like maybe childhood or a long time relationship just comes back and decides that, oh, like I really miss you or something. Or this could be like, oh, I'm in a relationship, but my man is drunk as fuck, and he's just texting me like, damn, like I fucking love you, and I fucking miss you, like I miss your physical touch, like I miss hugging you, and I miss like messing with you, like in my bed, stuff like that. Like they're really like into you physically. Um, I feel like for maybe it could be some distance that's getting in between you guys. For if you're in a relationship, it could be distance, but if you're like a separation, it could be something like, oh, like um just like a breakup. A breakup, just like they've been thinking a lot about you um for the time that you've been separated. So just remember that these are all drunk messages. So just because they're drunk doesn't mean that they feel it. Like for example, when I said for like, maybe they don't bring the emotions up, but they're really like physically missing you, this is probably because they're drunk, not because they don't love you. So, for the people who are in a relationship with a very loving boyfriend, I don't want to talk shit about your relationship. But for others that are like with a separated relationship, yeah, then I feel like the feelings are kind of being hidden away at the moment with this situationship. So that's all I have for you, the group 3. If you were to reach out with your person when they were drunk as shit, or if they were drunk as shit and they reached out to you, that's kind of the message I have for you. I hope these resonated. Feel free that if they didn't, go check out the other ones. If another thing pulled you around, or if you need to see numerology. But I hope you enjoyed these messages, and deuces. Have a great rest of your night.